So there is no vlog this week. The only reason for that being is there was nothing to vlog this week. We've literally been home the entire week and not really done anything exciting, so I didn't see any point in trying to vlog any of it because it would not have been an exciting vlog. So instead, I'm going to be doing the Q&A that I talked about a while ago. So let's get started. I am going to read out the names of the people who asked the questions, but if I say your name wrong on here, I apologize because I think I'm slightly dyslexic and I do read things wrong sometimes, like the letters get swapped around and I don't realize it until somebody points it out to me. So if I do that, just look past it. So the first question is from McGrand59. One of the things he asked is any places you want to visit in the UK or Ireland. Absolutely, I want to go to Scotland. I've never been. I still want to see the Lake District here in the UK and do some of the beaches, like some of the nice beaches. I really want to see those. And then definitely Ireland. I don't have a specific place in Ireland, just like anywhere to go in Ireland I think would be cool. He also asked if I have a Spotify playlist. I do not. I used to use Spotify, but then when I moved over here, I switched over to Google Play because that's what Theo used and we both paid for subscriptions. So there was no point in us both having two different ones to pay for and then just making like the family one and both having the same. And I didn't really have a preference either way which one I used, so I just switched over to Spotify because he really like preferred Google Play better. In all honesty, I kind of do miss Spotify. I never really like used the playlist features on there that much. I just kind of like had one big long thing of music where I just played from that like on shuffle all the time. So no, I don't have a Spotify playlist, but yes, I do kind of miss using Spotify. 00 White Knight 00 asked, what countries are on your bucket list to visit? Pretty much almost every single country. I would say my top ones right now are Italy, Greece, somewhere like really tropical, like Bora Bora or the Maldives or Thailand or something like that. Definitely. Really most of the countries in Europe. I haven't been to Spain yet. I really want to go to Spain. Anything like that, like any of Europe I would love to go to. They also asked, and comparing the States to the UK, which do you prefer? What do you like / dislike? I wouldn't say that I necessarily prefer one over the other. They both have their pros and they both have their cons to them for sure, like anything. I mean, as for likes and dislikes, I've only noticed like small things. It's nothing major. It's stuff like the fact that the houses here don't have as much storage as houses in the US. That's been like a struggle for me, is figuring out like where to put things because there's not as much closet space. There's just not as many cupboards. I mean, if I had to say like right now which one I prefer, I would probably say I prefer living here in the UK because I think because it's still new and it's just fun and I'm like living in a different country, and that was always like a dream of mine, is to move out of the States and live somewhere else. So I think in terms of like which I prefer right now would be the UK. Joey Cacti 94 Spooner. He's got a couple questions here that I'm going to answer. The first one was it tough making the decision to move to the UK? I know that's a big decision to make, to move countries. Like it's a really big like major move and major decision, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't tough to make that decision because I knew it was where I wanted to be, and Theo and I wanted, you know, we wanted to be together in the same place after having done long distance, you know, for a year. And it just kind of like, it just made sense. It wasn't, I mean, yes, we talked about which way, like him move over there or me move over here, but in the end it was just easier for me to move over here. The whole process of getting a visa to move over here is easier. In my opinion, it's harder to move to the US than it is to move to the UK. I mean, I can do like a whole video talking about the visa process if anybody's interested in that, because it is a long process and there's so much paperwork that goes into it, and it's definitely not easy, but it's easier than going the opposite direction. And then he also asked, would you ever consider moving back to the US? And we have talked about that. That is something that, yes, we would consider doing eventually. I mean, maybe someday. It's not, like, we're not saying no to ever moving back to the US. We both have places there that we would like to live. And so it's always something that's like there, something we could maybe do someday if we wanted to, or if that's where like life took us, so we might someday. I mean, I don't see it anytime in the near future, but you know, someday we might. Okay, so I think that's all the questions I'm going to answer for this Q&A. This is actually kind of fun to do. I really enjoyed it, so maybe we'll do some more again in the future. I know it might be kind of short, but that's okay. That's just the questions that I had to answer. So be sure to let me know what you guys thought of this. I'd love if you leave a like, give me a comment, and be sure to subscribe because that would be amazing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!